YouTube, what's going on? Wrong. Back again. I appreciate y'all stopping by, clicking on this video. It means a lot to me, and I appreciate it. There's tons of videos in the feed. Tons of them. And you chose to click on mine. You know what I'm saying? That's for those who caught this video in the recommends. If there was or in the search box, if you searched videos or something like that. And for all my homies that came over from Twitter to check me out, much love to y'all, man. Straight up. I appreciate y'all support. Real spit. I be wanting to cuss. So I gotta keep it PG. But I just wanted to put that out there, man. For real. Y'all don't have to click on the video. Y'all don't have to touch the link on your phone. You don't have to do it. But you did it. Because y'all want to hear what I got to say. And I appreciate that. Because really, I like listening more than talking, believe it or not. I know I got like a ton of videos. But I love to listen. Even when I'm in podcasts with people. And shout out to those who allowed me to be on their podcast. I couldn't be more grateful for it. I like to listen. I like to listen. I don't even really type a ton in the comments, you know what I mean? Even when I'm in podcasts, I just don't. I like to just listen. Sometimes I tune into a podcast and put my phone on sleep mode and just listen. And I love it. I love listening. And then, I might get triggered by something somebody just said to fire me up, and then I jump in there and then I hurry up and type it or something, whatever. But anyways, I wanted to say something about Xbox fans. How much of a fan or what kind of fan are you really to accept the stuff that you accepted from Xbox and not complain about it? You know what I mean? Not being vocal about your displeasure about Xbox. Like, really? Are you really satisfied with Xbox offerings? I question that, because here's my thing. I feel like real gaming enthusiasts, right? They're not, I feel that Game Pass is nothing to be excited about for those kind of gamers or enthusiasts. If you're somebody who talks about gaming, majority of the time, I would say probably 80% of the time, you're talking about gaming. You on Twitter, you on YouTube, you got podcasts, and all of this stuff, right? Then there's no way you can be excited about something about Game Pass. You just can't be. I just can't see how you can be. How can you be? Game Pass offerings does not appeal to a gaming enthusiast. It is more so to accommodate those who haven't had an opportunity to play those games or to sample games or something like that. Like for me, for instance, I'm a Game Pass subscriber. Of course, I'm under the what is that program? The promotional program, So it's a great opportunity for me to sample games that I would not otherwise try. And there's not really a lot of them, because a lot of those games in Game Pass are games that are either old and I haven't played, or I already own those games. And a lot of those old games I literally have in my collection already. So there's really no reason for the Game Pass. But when you get Game Pass for $1 and you smack that on to the when you smack that dollar Game Pass on to the Xbox Live Gold for a year, guess what? You got a whole year's of Game Pass. Look, I ain't the only one who got it like that. There's, I'm sure, tons of other people who got that, where they just slapped on that little dollar Game Pass or even $10 1 month subscription and tacked it on to the gold membership and got a whole year of Xbox Ultimate, Game Pass Ultimate for $61 or $70 or whatever the case, whatever you wanted to get the Game Pass. Long story short is, it serves really no purpose for me as a gamer, because like I said, those games, the stuff that they offering, I've already played or already got them, or they're just, games that I'm totally not interested in. So it's Game Pass is only useful to sample games that I would not even play. And even if I liked the game that I would sample, I would buy it. I would buy the game. But I feel that's what enthusiasts do. That's just what I feel. Most enthusiasts, if they like a game a lot, they really like it, they'll buy it. They won't just not really invest in it. They won't, rent it. They'll get the game. More than likely. But those who don't really care about games, they, like that, they just want something to do. Then yeah, they'll rent a game, give it back, whatever, buy a game, trade it, whatever it's not that important to them. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. But again, if majority of your existence currently is talking about games, podcasting, and all of that stuff, there's no way you can be excited about what Xbox is doing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And I feel like if you are a true fan, you should be complaining to Xbox. Complain until you're fed up. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking anybody who don't leave Xbox. If you don't leave Xbox, then that's your prerogative. You know what I mean? There's probably good reason for you to stay over there. Friends, maybe you really like the difference in the multiplayer games when it comes to Xbox Series X or something like that. Maybe you like just the platform itself. Maybe there are things that you genuinely like that you prefer it on that side. Maybe it's just something as simple as the controller. Maybe you really like batteries in the controller. But as far as like them providing you with content, that what really gets me is those who acknowledge that Xbox had a horrible generation or had a rough generation. Those who acknowledge it, but they still excuse it. That's what gets me. How do you excuse it? Complain. Mad because somebody doesn't say nothing nice about Xbox? Come on. There's a game being available on Game Pass tomorrow. It's called Tell Me Why, right? It's a game. Now, I play games to play them. I want to mash a button and for the character to jump, run, slice something, stab, do some magic, something, right? I don't watch a game. I don't mash a button I don't do that. That's me personally. So I feel like that game is something that will be more so catered to an audience that's into movies and stories. It's unsatisfactory. Now, it wouldn't stand out like a sore thumb if Xbox had offerings that, it wouldn't. But if you ain't got nothing else and then you offering that, it's like, it just makes it all the worse. It makes it just bad, But again, if you're a fan, you should complain. True Xbox fans should complain. Especially those who acknowledge the shortcomings, man. Especially those who has dealt with the broken promises, who've dealt with the lies, that dealt with the hype and the letdowns, the wait for E3s over and over again, all of that. Those are the ones that should be speaking loudest. They should be speaking louder than the quote unquote ponies. Because really, those ponies that you label fanboys, toxic fanboys, care about Xbox more than you do. That's real. They care about Xbox more than you do. I care about Xbox more than you do. We talk about Xbox because we care about it. If we didn't, we wouldn't speak nothing about it. We wouldn't say a word about it. Real talk. Just wanted to get that out there. I question those fans, those ones who really give Xboxes passes and excuses, and don't acknowledge or ignore the bad stuff. You know, putting out trash content or weak, mediocre stuff. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. If you feel me, hit that like button, man. Subscribe to a brother if you ain't subscribed. Holla at me in the comment section. Wrong. I'm gone.